Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. General Hospital spoilers leak: Sonny Corinthos has made plenty of enemies in Port Charles, but someone just took their vendetta to a whole new level. When flames engulfed his penthouse, it sent shockwaves through the city. Was this a warning, a message, or an outright declaration of war? The timing couldn't be worse, with Sonny's empire already teetering on unstable ground. But who could be behind such a calculated and dangerous move that left his son, Michael Corinthos, clinging to his life and recovering for the foreseeable future in a German burn clinic? There are a few prime suspects lurking in the shadows, and each one has more than enough motive to want Sonny out of the picture. Jens Sidwell might be the newest player in town, but his arrival has been nothing short of explosive, literally. His past is already littered with destruction, including blowing up a local warehouse. Could Sonny's penthouse fire be the next step in his sinister plan? Sidwell has been aggressively pushing his Esplanade project, a development on the pier that Congressman Drew Quartermain has been championing. If successful, it could push Sonny's business interests out of the area entirely. And what better way to expedite that process than by shaking up Sonny's entire world? A fire of this magnitude sends a clear message: Sidwell isn't afraid to play dirty. OSB Chief Jack Brennan has been circling Carly Spencer like a hawk, and we all know that getting close to Carly often means going to war with Sonny. Could Jack's interest in Carly be a cover for something much more dangerous? Jack has the power and the resources to pull off a calculated attack like this, and we already know this explosive device was akin to those the WSB has in its arsenal. If Jack's goal is to weaken Sonny's hold on his family and his empire, a firebombed penthouse is a solid first strike. Carly has already been struggling to navigate her complicated history with Sonny. If Jack can create enough chaos, maybe he thinks he can finally drive a wedge between them for good. The idea of Drew being behind this shocking attack might sound far-fetched. After all, he's supposed to be one of the good guys. But lately, Drew has been showing a darker side, and his involvement with Sidwell's Esplanade project puts him in a precarious position. There have been whispers that Drew's motivations might not be as pure as they seem. Could he have resorted to drastic measures to help Sidwell clear the way for their waterfront plans? Or is this about something even bigger, like revenge? Drew has been wronged by Sonny in the past, and with tensions rising, he might have decided that it was time to hit Sonny where it hurts. General Hospital reveal massive bombshells during today's show. If you missed the episode, no worries. CTS has the full overview down below. Lulu Spencer arrives at Maxie Jones's to find Dan Falconeri babysitting Bailey Lou. He seems to be handing her a lot more gently after Maxie confides that Lulu is still in love with him. They talk about her fears that she isn't a good enough mother to their son, and Dante reassures Lulu that she's doing a great job. Dante admits that he struggles to confide in Lulu because of Sam's death, but this conversation seems to go really well. Both of them have dropped their walls a little bit, and it looks like Dante may have some leftover feelings for Lulu too. Across town, General Hospital recaps for Tuesday's show. Note that Sasha Corbin stops by to talk to Carly Spencer about the job that she was offered at the Metro Court. She has decided to keep working for the Quartermains, and Carly respects her decision. Sasha and Carly discuss the journey ahead as a single mom, and they agree that independence is important. Carly also reminds Sasha that it's okay to ask for help and to be grateful to have a father involved who will be there in an instant if she needs anything. Anna Devane's relationship with Charlotte Cassadine is non-existent, and Jason Morgan is trying to bring them both together. He explained to Charlotte that it is because of Anna that she and her father are still alive. He tells her that Anna helped her and Valentin Cassadine get out of Port Charles, and she is the one that tracked them down in Argentina. Jason then talks to Anna, who thinks she should get a different hotel room and travel back to the States alone. She doesn't think that she can handle Charlotte's pain, and Jason tells her that by being a good example and following through now, she will earn Charlotte's respect. Jason says that Anna has never run from anything before, and General Hospital suggests that Drew Quartermain has Tracy Quartermain at PCPD, where she has been charged with assault by the land surveyor that he hired. He and Tracy are trading insults in an interrogation room while Harrison Chase and Martin Gray are outside waiting for the mayor to arrive. Laura Collins arrives and accuses Drew of abuse of power and using it for his personal grievances. He eventually agrees to drop the charge against Tracy, but insists the Quartermaine crypt is on protected land and is forcing the issue. He tells Laura that he will not stop until he breaks Tracy. Meanwhile, Portia Robinson shows up at her husband, Curtis Ashford's office to try and convince him to let things with Drew slide. She says that his work is going so well that maybe it's time to just ignore Drew's provocation. As they are speaking, Jordan Ashford arrives and fills them in on what has happened at PCPD this evening. They have Drew abusing his power but need an outlet to showcase it. Of course, Curtis is willing to do so using Aurora's media. Brooklyn Quartermaine's life is unraveling around her. She knows that her mom, Lois Cirillo, is keeping details about the baby that she gave up for adoption when she was 16. She confronts Lois, and as her mother is trying to figure out how much of the truth to tell her, they are interrupted by Lois's mother, Gloria. As it turns out, Gloria knew about BLQ's baby and tried to pacify her by saying that her child is happy and not to dredge everything up. Gloria tells Brooke Lynn that she needs to continue to be a good mother by allowing her now-grown son to continue his life without her. Brooke Lynn storms out, leaving the two to continue talking. Gloria knows that Gio Palmieri is Brooke Lynn's son, and she tells Lois that they must keep the secret so that Gio continues to thrive. Meanwhile, Gio has been left to sit outside and guard the family crypt until Tracy returns. Emma Drake goes to the boathouse and gets chairs and blankets for them. The two discuss the evening's events before Emma leaves for an animal crusade. Gio sits for a little while alone, and then BLQ joins him. She tells him that she is struggling with Lois and Gloria. She explains that she is hurt by them, and Gio says that he knows they can be a lot to handle. They then talk a little bit about how much Gio misses his mom every day. He says that if someone was threatening to dig up her grave, he would react just as Tracy is over the family crypt. General Hospital spoilers indicate that the recent mention of Brenda Barrett by Ned Quartermaine on Friday's episode could finally mean a long-awaited return for the character. Ned mentioned Brenda to Lois Cirillo when he reminded her that she encouraged Brenda to wear a wire to try to incriminate Sonny Corinthos back in the day. Usually when a long-running character that we have not seen in a long time is mentioned, it means that a return for that character could be looming around the corner. Is Brenda coming back to Port Charles? The last time we saw Brenda was in 2013 when she made a brief return for the 50th anniversary of General Hospital. Brenda was engaged to Jasper Jax at the time, but Jax quickly called it off when he overheard her asking Sonny to take her back. Brenda caused some trouble during her visit when she convinced Carly Spencer that she had a one-night stand with her son, Michael Corinthos. Brenda tried one last time to reunite with Sonny, and invited him to live with her and her son, Alec, in Italy. Sonny declined, and Brenda has not been seen since. Since Lois returned to the canvas in 2023, fans have anxiously waited for the appearance of one of her best friends, Brenda. Sonny and Brenda have always carried a torch for each other, and being that Sonny is currently not involved with anyone romantically technically, the time is just right for Brenda to make a reappearance in his life. Given that the secret about Gio Palmieri is about to explode, Lois will need some moral support from her dear friend. Brenda, as family and friends, will start to turn against her once that secret blows her world apart. The opportunity is there for Brenda to come back. Brenda was a front-burner character for years. She debuted in 1992, and we watched her character grow from vixen to heroine in her initial 6-year run. She is one of the most popular characters in General Hospital history. Having Brenda return to the show is a win, and she has history with Jason Morgan, Dan Falconeri, and a long-standing rivalry with Carly also that is always fun to watch. General Hospital spoilers reveal a preview clip has been released. It shows Brooke Lynn Quartermaine demanding answers from her mother. Portia Robinson suggests a truce to Curtis Ashford. Meanwhile, Gio Palmieri warns Emma Scorpio Drake. Fans can expect Brooke Lynn to demand the truth did what she thought was best for a teen BLQ. Lulu Spencer's confrontation seems to have changed everything. Now BLQ is asking questions and wondering if her mother knows more than what she said. Lois might try to explain to BLQ. However, this could cause a real rift in their relationship. Even though this secret is unraveling, Lois can tighten her lips when she really needs to. I wonder how much she has covered up about the adoption, and how hurt Brooklyn will be when she learns the truth was hidden in plain sight all this time. There is also how this secret will affect Gio. Lulu might think she's being a truth champion, but she hasn't mentioned once how this could affect Gio. All Lulu is thinking about is how it could help her get Dan Falconeri. Lulu might have a good heart, but she really needs to take a closer look at her own sins before blasting BLQ. Not your business and not your story, girl. Once again, Tracy Quartermaine has been arrested. In the police interrogation room, Tracy sits with a determined smirk on her face. Drew Kane Quartermaine taunts Tracy, saying if it happened once before, it could happen again. However, Tracy doesn't shy away from a challenge, and usually gets the upper hand somehow. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Portia issues a passionate plea to her husband. Portia urges Curtis to think about this being the perfect time for a truce. However, Portia's true agenda is just to protect herself and her devious secrets. What makes Ms. Judgmental think her secrets are more noble than anyone else's? In the next episode, fans can also expect Gio and Emma to continue getting closer. In a preview clip, Gio jokingly tells Emma not to allow her to hear that. It sounds like they might be talking about Tracy. After all, Emma did put on quite the show there. Also, Carly Spencer and Sasha Gilmore Corbin talk about the one thing that makes the pregnant woman's situation different. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine is known for her quick wit and sharp tongue, and this week she'll use both to confront her mother, Lois Cirillo. BLQ has always had a complicated relationship with Lois, and recent events may have intensified their strained bond. In this episode, BLQ is likely to grill Lois about something she's been keeping from her, perhaps her role in the family drama or her personal choices that could affect the Quartermaine legacy. As the tension rises between mother and daughter, it's clear that BLQ is determined to get the truth, but will Lois open up, or will she continue to keep secrets that might impact her daughter's view of her? Expect a heated exchange, one that could change their relationship forever. Curtis Ashford is in for a big shock this week. Whether it's related to his personal life or a professional revelation, Curtis is going to experience a game-changing moment. He's been trying to keep his cool, especially as he deals with his complicated feelings surrounding his marriage to Jordan Ashford and his loyalty to his loved ones. This shock could come from a number of sources, perhaps a revelation about his family, a twist in his relationship with Jordan, or a surprising truth about his recent investigations. Whatever it is, Curtis will have to reckon with it, and it could have lasting consequences on his decisions moving forward. Jason Morgan has always been the voice of reason in the most intense of situations, and in this episode, he'll offer some sage advice to a fellow Port Charles resident. While Jason's life has often been filled with danger and difficult choices, he's learned the importance of thinking things through before taking action. Who will Jason offer guidance to? Will he be advising Sonny Corinthos as he deals with his own mob-related problems, or could it be someone else? Either way, Jason's words could be the key to unlocking a resolution to a current problem, but will the person seeking his advice take it? Gio has been making waves as a new character on General Hospital. In this episode, he will deliver a warning to someone who may be in over their head. While Gio's true loyalties are still unclear, one thing is certain: he's not afraid to speak his mind. Will Gio's warning be a personal one, or does it relate to a broader situation in Port Charles? Is he trying to protect someone from a potential danger, or is he playing his own game? Fans will have to tune in to see how his warning plays out and what it means for the people of Port Charles. Also, Jason Morgan insists that this is a big mistake. The drama doesn't stop there. As the days go by, new alliances will form, old friendships will be tested, and dangerous truths will come to light. Each character is dealing with their own issues, and as always, Port Charles is full of surprises. General Hospital spoilers and updates reveal that Jocelyn, Jax, and Vaughn appear to be undergoing a chemistry evaluation during their initial interactions, but did they sizzling match as a potential couple, or is there a concern about their age difference? Vaughn may be a few years older than Jocelyn and primarily serves as her mentor, but it's easy to envision a romantic spark developing between them in the future. However, that future seems distant, as Jocelyn is still deeply entangled with memories of and grief for Dex Heller. As Jocelyn's handler, Vaughn is bound to grow closer to her as they navigate their new partnership. Following the events of GH's March 7 episode, Vaughn perceives Jocelyn as somewhat naive, believing she has much to learn, and Jocelyn's uncomfortable with having to deceive her mother and friends. Yet, amidst the tension, there's an undeniable chemistry during their fight scenes that hints at a playful connection between them. In a recent interview with Sonny, Bryce Durfee shared his thoughts on Eden McCoy, describing her as a warm and inviting co-star, hinting at their instant chemistry. This certainly suggests that the dynamic between their characters could heat up in the future. In a playful exchange, Vaughn tackled Jocelyn to the ground not once, but twice, allowing his tousled hair to fall dramatically toward her. Jocelyn, not to be outdone, retaliated with a humorous blow to Vaughn's groin, setting the stage for what could blossom into a romantic storyline. At the very least, one can envision Jocelyn and Vaughn feigning a relationship as part of an adventurous mission or similar escapade. This could lead to a kiss between Vaughn and Jocelyn, creating a real connection in the middle of their act. Jocelyn is still mourning Dex, but in soap operas, characters usually don't stay in grief for long before starting new romances. Trina Robinson's situation was a rare exception. Even if Jocelyn and Vaughn don't become a serious couple, the show presents dreamy Dex 2.0 and could be setting up some romantic moments. What did you think of Bryce Durfee's first appearance as Vaughn? Are you hoping for Jocelyn and Vaughn to explore a romantic relationship soon? Jocelyn Jacks has come a long way since her early days in Port Charles. The daughter of Carly Corinthos and Jasper Jacks, Jocelyn grew up in the chaotic, often dangerous world of the Corinthos family, which shaped her into a strong, independent woman. Over the years, she's had her share of romantic entanglements, from her high school crush on Cameron Weber to a more mature relationship with Dex Heller. Jocelyn is no stranger to complicated emotions and difficult choices. Her recent romantic history has been a roller coaster ride, with her relationship with Dex shaking up the status quo. As she continues to evolve, Jocelyn finds herself at a crossroads. She's ready for something new and exciting, yet she still has her emotional walls built up after the trials and tribulations of her past relationships. Will Vaughn be the person to finally break down those walls, or is he another fleeting flirtation in Jocelyn's journey? Vaughn is a relatively new face in Port Charles, and with him comes a sense of intrigue. His background and true intentions remain shrouded in mystery, making him an enigma to both the viewers and the characters around him. Vaughn's smooth demeanor and mysterious past make him a perfect foil to Jocelyn's more straightforward personality. But does he have what it takes to win her heart? On the surface, Vaughn seems like he could be the type of guy Jocelyn might be drawn to: charismatic, self-assured, and able to hold his own in difficult situations. However, his secrets and potential hidden agendas could complicate things. Jocelyn has been burned before, and she's learned to be cautious when it comes to trusting new people in her life, especially men. Will Vaughn be a charming distraction, or is he the real deal? One of the key components of any successful couple on General Hospital is chemistry. Without it, even the most promising pairings fall flat. So, do Jocelyn and Vaughn have that elusive spark that could make them the next hot couple? The jury is still out, but early interactions between the two suggest there could be potential. There's a certain tension when they share a scene, a sense that both characters are intrigued by each other but also hesitant. Jocelyn's guarded nature clashes with Vaughn's confident demeanor, but that could be the perfect foundation for an exciting relationship full of tension, banter, and emotional depth. If they can open up and trust one another, there's a chance for their connection to grow into something more meaningful. However, General Hospital fans know all too well that chemistry alone doesn't guarantee success. There are many factors that determine whether a couple can endure in the long run. For Jocelyn and Vaughn, they'll need to face not only their own personal issues, but also external forces that could either bring them closer or tear them apart. Could Vaughn's mysterious past family dynamics cause friction in their budding romance? The question remains, are Jocelyn and Vaughn the next hot couple or a total miss? There's certainly potential for a thrilling romance between the two. They have the chemistry, the complexity, and the history of both characters to make things interesting. But will they become the next General Hospital power couple, or will their relationship be another short-lived storyline? Fans are divided. Some see the promise of an exciting, passionate romance, while others are skeptical, pointing out that the show has a habit of introducing intriguing couples that never quite make it. Jack Brennan might not approve, but our predictions suggest it might be out of his control if Jocelyn and Vaughn give in to temptation. As we continue to follow the twists and turns of Jocelyn and Vaughn's story, one thing is clear: only time will tell. Whether they become the next couple that fans rally behind or another missed opportunity, General Hospital never fails to keep us guessing when it comes to matters of the heart. Stay tuned to General Hospital for more twists, turns, and emotional moments as these storylines continue to unfold throughout the week. Make sure you're ready for the shocking moments that will have everyone talking. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.